Hello, welcome to Life Talk with Dr. Chioma. So today we are just going to talk about something that I've heard mothers say over and over again. I guess we interact a lot with mothers at the gym, at work, and sometimes in mother support groups. So some mothers, they talk about some things, and one of them is the support the men are supposed to give. As a father, how do you support a mother that is pregnant? How do you support her through pregnancy? How do you support her during labor? A lot of men don't know. No, it's not the time to send your wife back home to go and stay with her parents. No, that's not the time. It's not the time, during labor is not the time to drop her in the hospital and go to take some drinks. No, that's not the time. Or take some drinks and wait for the announcement and pop champagne. No, that is not the time. So in this YouTube video, we're going to learn about how men can support their wives or their partners during pregnancy as a whole and during labor. So this week's episode is for men, so please subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Watch my video, like it, and make your comments. I want to hear what you have to say. Okay, if you like it, if you don't like it, tell me in the comment section. Now, how do you as a father, as a partner, as a man support your wife, your partner, during pregnancy? First, we're going to start. You need to be encouraging. Pregnancy is not a walk in the park, as I've always said. It's not something easy. It's not something people just do and come out. No, you need to stop seeing it as that. It's something that happens, that a woman's body changes totally. Every part of her body as you know it is going to change. So how do you support her? How do you encourage her? First, you have to make sure this woman's mental health is at the peak. It's okay. So how are we going to do that? She needs your words of affirmation, all the acts of love you can think of. Please, this is the time to shower your wife or your partner with this, because she's going through a lot for the both of you. And if she feels she's going through it alone, she might get resentful. She might feel blue, feel depressed and all that. So that is why support is very important during pregnancy, during this time, because a lot of hormones are working, and these hormones also affect our psychological health. So if you're there, you need to be there. You need to be encouraging. You need to support her. You need to show her that you're there physically in every part of the way she needs. So exercise is good for mothers, but sometimes during pregnancy it seems a bit difficult, because to even drag yourself up from the bed, carrying that baby that is weighing you down. So what do? Encourage her to get up. Go on these walks with her. If she needs to exercise, do it with her. You can do a couple exercise. It will encourage her and it will help her get stronger. So things that she needs that are important. Even those little cravings you think are unnecessary, they can make her happy. So why don't you go ahead? Healthy food. If you're eating it with her, you don't say, oh, this is okay, oh, she has to eat salad. Why are you not eating salad? Why are you eating these that are unhealthy? No. She can be encouraged when she sees you, go through, eat these healthy things with her, and encourage her. Some of these mothers even run into some medical conditions along the line. Some could have hypertension, some could have diabetes. So please, it is a time for you to hold her hand as she's going through every stage. When she is crying, when she is depressed, please be there. Let her know that you're there to support her. You're going to be present at all times. So the next thing you need to help her with is to make a birth plan. Now, birth plan are all the things we put together, from the time the lady or you feel labor has come, to she gets to the hospital and gives birth. Usually you make this plan with your doctor. Around what time is she due? That the doctor tells you what are the plans you have put in place to make sure that this time is easy. So you need to help the mother make this birth plan. Okay, what is going to happen when I feel contractions? What is going to happen if it happens during the day and there's traffic? How are we going to beat it? If it happens at night, what provisions have you made to get her to the hospital? Are you mobile? If you're not mobile, do you have someone that is on standby that you can call and the person will come out to take you guys to the hospital? So those are the plans. You plan, okay, from the contractions, you plan how to get to the hospital. You plan, okay, are we going to wait till I start feeling the contraction every 2 minutes? Is the hospital far from me? If it is, okay, at what point do we need to start going to the hospital? You discuss with the doctor, you make this plan. So you need to be involved in this plan because she might not be able to take herself to the hospital. So okay, water has broken. Maybe we need to start going to the hospital because we stay far away. Or, okay, I'm still feeling contraction. This is the time we need to go so as to beat Lagos traffic. You understand? So those are the things. You make the birth plan. Make sure that everything she needs in the hospital is packed. Usually women get a list from the hospital. Check that list. Check her bag. Is everything okay? Have we bought everything? Have we packed everything? Know the location of the bag because when it starts, she might not be able to go and pick the bag. So you'll be the one to pick the bag. Put it in the car. Do all those things. Okay. Do you have a taxi man available that will take you to the hospital? If you do not have a car, do you have someone that you can call even at the oddest hours that will take you there? Do you have a plan in place for that? That's it. Okay, do you have some money saved up in case we get to the hospital and it is not a vaginal delivery? It has to be a CS. Have you made plans for that? Okay. Do you have some money saved up? Do you have food items in the house because she might not be able to cook? Okay. Do you have things in place? Someone that will come for a mugo? If there is not, do you have plans for food you prepare to take to the hospital for her? All those things. So those are the things you have to know to do. We have to put our birth plan in place. This is not just for the mother. So you need to be present to make these plans with her. If you're not going to be around, who is going to be there for her? She cannot do it alone. She's not supposed to do it alone. So what plans have you made for that? Next is antenatal care. Antenatal care is very important. It is the care a mother receives from pregnancy till the time she's ready to give birth. In antenatal care, we check the mother regularly. That is the time it is very easy to diagnose some things that might be complications during pregnancy and during delivery. So what can you do as a man during antenatal care? If you do not necessarily have to attend, but you have to encourage her to attend. How do you encourage her? You can drive her to the place if she doesn't drive. If she needs money for some little things during antenatal, because some hospitals, especially if you're paying out of pocket, you have to pay for some things during antenatal. You provide this. If she doesn't have her own money, you provide it, okay, for her. You encourage her to go for her visits. You can ask her, okay, when is your next appointment? You write it down. Remind her to go for this visit. Some people might think, oh, nothing is wrong, so I can miss. No. Encourage her to keep to every appointment. It is important. You can go with her to hear with your own ears what is happening during this pregnancy. To hear what is happening during this pregnancy, you can go with her to know for sure, okay, is my baby all right? Her scans, you can attend those scans with her to see your baby's heartbeat. It will encourage her that you are interested. It will encourage her that she's not alone and she'll be happy when you're there. Trust me, And these antenatal visits, they are a form of support for our mothers because they see other mothers, they hear stories, they hear what people have gone through, they hear what people are going through. It will encourage them in whatever they are facing. So they are important, not just for physical health. They are also good for their mental health. So that is why you need to support your wives, you need to support your partners to go for antenatal. Please, it's not a time to say, oh, what do you even do there? I beg, sit down, don't go. No. That small money you pay for every antenatal visit is not equivalent to the life of your wife or the importance she's going to get from attending antenatal care or the antenatal clinic. Now, there are some drugs, there are some vaccines we take during antenatal. The first is the prevention against malaria. That is supposed to be taken under supervision. Most times, they are in a hurry in the hospital. They just give her the drugs. So please, you need to learn too when those drugs are being taken, because malaria is very dangerous for the baby. So please make sure they take their anti-malarials for malaria prevention. Make sure they take their tetanus vaccines. The vaccine given is tetanus. So it is very important because tetanus is bad for the mother, it's bad for the fetus, it's bad for the baby. So please, you have to ask your partner, okay, have you taken these vaccines? You're supposed to take this vaccine at a particular time. So you're learning it now, tetanus vaccine and prevention for malaria. So please, you have to ensure that your partners take this and you make sure they take this because it is important for a healthy mother and a healthy baby. Then another thing we advise is the use of insecticide-treated nets. We are in a malaria endemic region. Almost everybody has malaria. But as I said before, malaria is very dangerous for your baby. It has been implicated in early miscarriages. So it might not do so much to the mother, but it can cross the placenta and it can affect the baby. So what do you do? How do you protect this mother? Apart from making sure your environment is clean, it has to be clean. Your wife or your pregnant partner is not going to be the one to mow the lawn or clean the gutters. So you have to ensure those things are taken care of. Aside from that, please encourage her to sleep under insecticide-treated nets. That is one of the surest ways to prevent mosquito bites. So ensure you get that for her. Even if you say, oh, I don't like to sleep under mosquito-treated, I don't like this. It does. So many of us have these excuses, but once your room is aerated enough and you've aired the net, you can use that and be rest assured that your wife and your baby, they are fine and healthy. Another thing we need to talk about that is very important, please. You need to protect your wives, you need to protect your partners from sexually transmitted infections. Yes, we need to talk about this because most times it's almost like, okay, your partner is pregnant and, oh, maybe she's feeling too tired to do anything sexually, or she's always complaining about it and she doesn't want to do. It's almost like it's a free license to go outside. No, it's not. You need to protect your partners from sexually transmitted infections. I'm sure you do not want to see what happens when a baby is diagnosed of chlamydia or a baby is infected with chlamydia or gonorrhea. You do not want to see it. You do not want to see the complications they come with, you know. So when these children are exposed, you don't want to see what happens. You can Google it, you can check it out, you know, newborns infected with gonorrhea or chlamydia, what all the complications it could come with. So please, it's the time to protect your wife. You abstain from any form of unfaithfulness, extramarital affairs, or, you know, cheating on your partner. Yes, please do not expose this lovely woman that is bringing your child into this world to sexually transmitted infections or worse, human immunodeficiency virus. That's the HIV. So please, you need to zip it up, you know. Zip it up, abstain, be faithful to your partner. And if worse comes to worse, I do not encourage this because as a Christian, we made vows. You know, I don't know about other religions and all that, but for my own Christianity, we have vows. You need to protect that woman. You need to protect your home. You need to be faithful in your marriage. So the thing, if you cannot, you need to be fully protected. You have to use a condom. You should not and cannot bring back these sexually transmitted infections back to your wife, who is giving all to bring your baby into this world, to bring your child into this world. So please, you have to protect her with everything you got, all the knowledge you have here. Please use a condom. Please be faithful. Please abstain from extramarital affairs. You can help her, you know. There are ways you could get your satisfaction that is not through penetration. You people can discuss it. You know, come up with something that will help you during this time. She might not be tired all the time. Find out what could make her take, what could make it better for her, and then you people can engage in all these things instead of going outside, okay? So please protect that woman with your life. Protect her with every part of your body, every organ of your body. So the final thing we're going to talk about, please accompany your partner or your wife to the hospital. Be there during labor. If she needs her back to be rubbed, be the one to rub her back. she's okay. She's going to be like, yes, I'm not in this alone. It's not okay to say, okay, well, let your mother be no. Sometimes be the one to rub the back. It's even a good thing nowadays that private hospitals allow the husband to be in the labor room. You have no excuse. You are not going to faint. You're not going to die. You see broken head on the road, you do not die. So you're not going to die. You can be there. You can rub her back. Get her ice cubes if she needs. Be there to say words of encouragement. Tell her that she can do it. The pain is there. Tell her she can bear it. Tell her she can do it. Just encourage. Don't tell her, oh, you can do it. You're a woman. No, there's that she's a woman doesn't mean she has to go through all that pain. Even when she gets epidural, be there to offer words of comfort, soothing. When it's time to push, tell her to push, hold her hand, all those things. And when she sees you, she sees that you're there, you're watching over her, you're watching over the baby. When the baby is out, look at her, tell her thank you, tell her, make her feel good, make her feel, I did something that you appreciate. I did something that that is important to you. You appreciate my effort in bringing this child into the world. So your presence is going to make her feel that way. So please make sure you're there, unless it's unavoidably absent. Good thing, paternal leave is approved. So of course you can always take your paternal leave and be there for your wife. Even if she's having a cesarean section and you're not going to be in the theater, be outside there. Let her see that you're there, so that when she's under, you're the one. You will see the baby. You say, oh, this is my baby that's coming out. Because when she comes out, she's going to ask you, oh, where's our baby? How is it? Know something about it. Even if her mother is there, even if her siblings are there, even if other people are there, please try to be present for your wife or your partner. Try to be there. The security it gives is next to none. I hope we have learned something in this week's session. So please, men, let us try. Let's save the drinking for later. Let's save the going out and all that. Let's scrap it. Let us be there as a family in this time. Let your wife, let your partner know that she's not doing pregnancy or labor or going through all this alone. Let her have the security of your presence, the security of you watching over her. Thank you. I hope you've learned. Please, you can comment, you can like, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And if you think this is going to be beneficial to anybody, please share it. Wives, share it to your husbands. Tell them this is what Dr. Chioma has said. Okay, till next time. See you. Bye.